drum. Is that drum?
No,
it's
that's not drum.
Onyx, why not do something that's easier?
Easier? I don't see it's easier.
listed 4 upsides to the different positions. There is no downsides other than this is not what we've practiced for the first part, but we have practiced it for the second part.
To remember different positions. Where is easy? Just remember another positions.
It's the same as the second half of Omega. You understand that, right?
Is it only about the problem of remembering the positions on the last part of the trio? Different positions.
What are you talking about? It's changing the positions we do for the first Dynamis set of jumps, right? To be the same as the positions we use for the second Dynamis part of jumps, because it's an easier way to start to do the positioning.
What's going on here? I'm clearly late to something.
Okay.
Do you really have a really problem to use the current tactic? What is this problem that you decided to change something?
Yo. Everyone, for a second, shut the fuck up. Let me understand what we're dealing with here, because otherwise it's gonna be a shit fest.
Can
So
I tell
please,
you
what were we
doing?
discussing? Go ahead.
We're discussing what I suggested to you a while ago, and Dahlia and Alex also suggested it, or want to do it, where we use the positioning we do for the second set of Dynamises in Omega, also for the first set of Dynamises in Omega.
Okay.
Just replace the tether.
Change?
The goal of that change is to make it so that only one person has to go to a special position, and everyone else, other than the people with the first jump, right? The first Hello World, everyone else can just go south, except for the people you call out. This means that even the people that you might call out can already be preemptively south. The only people that have to contest north are the people that have 1 stack of Dynamis, right? And then you can make it so that only those people have to press the macro, which reduces the chance that the macro gives errors or voice callouts give errors or whatever. However, we want to decide who goes north. It reduces the chance for errors because only 1 special position exists instead of 2, north and south instead of just north. On top of that, it reduces visibility problems because nobody is standing directly under the boss in this variation, instead of 1 person standing directly under the boss who is essentially invisible.
If we do that, will people stop having problems with the lineup? Because I mean, I don't give a fuck, honestly.
Reduce the problems
it's whatever.
with the
If more people are in favor for this, whatever. I already memorized. Everyone should already know the positions anyway. If they're the same, I don't see an issue.
There is one more upside.
Not have issues with this shit anymore, because it's ridiculous.
Where's the sim link?
Yeah, it's posted.
Strategy.
Alright, so you, Alex, Dahlia, who else is in favor of this? Because that's.
I want to add there's one more upside to this that I haven't mentioned. The positioning for the Dynamis jumps is also easier because you have way more space in the area where the jumps is, so the precise positioning is almost non-existent. Compared to the current variation where the 2 people in the middle have relatively spicy positioning and the people with the source debuffs both have spicy positioning, whereas in this version only the distant Dynamis has slightly spicy positioning, where the micro positioning matters.
Alright. Okay.
Let me just.
And how do we solve the problem of who goes north? Because I mean,
map changing.
The issue is still there, because the issue we had was that one, right?
Can I explain that? During the predations or at any point, the following people press the macro we already have. The people with 1 stack of Dynamis and nothing, and the people with 1 stack of Dynamis and second in line. Only those people press the macro, right? And whoever gets 1 goes north, and everyone else just goes south. Other than the people that you call out to take monitors, who can go south preemptively and then adjust into monitor side, right? And the people with first in line need to go to their assigned positions.
Okay, stop, please. And to this part, I mean, up until this part of like explanation, that's what we should have done with our old strat. And why would we need a different one now?
Because it's not different. It's exactly the same as the second part of Omega. So it's exactly the same as second part of Omega. We are not doing anything different.
No, you don't understand what I'm asking. Like, we have positions for 4 players. And
The
like you just
problem
said,
is-
how you
Let's
get
fit
north and
not.
south. There's only like 2 people who are in the middle now who need to position. Like, what's the issue then?
The issue is that in the current strategy, people with 2 stacks of Dynamis need to sometimes press the macro and sometimes not. And which is only when Drum calls them out, they need to press the macro.
But did you go over all the cases where the ones get like let's
Yes.
say that all the ones have
Yes.
first or second in line?
Then only the 2 people with second in line press the macro in this variation, which means one of those 2 people gets assigned to go north.
Yes, but isn't that like the same as before then? Like
No,
you
because
need to know
currently-
what you have.
No, the difference is that in the current situation, suppose that were to be the case with the old or current strategy, depending on how you want to view it, then all the people with with 2 stacks of Dynamis who all have nothing need to wait for Drum's call out before they can decide that they need to press the macro. This gives a lot of room for error and relies on Drum specifically as a hinging point, as like a bottleneck for when people can make a decision to do something. This leads to a lot of error, not because Drum is bad at calling it out, but because it just adds an unpredictable element. In this variation, the only people that press the macro can know that they need to press the macro from the moment the predations start, and they don't have to wait for Drum to do the logic. Which is a gain.
Okay. That seems logical. So once again, I ask.
And the positioning is easier for everyone except Distant Dynamis.
I mean,
who
I
has
am
the same
inclined to go with this just because I'm gonna find it really hard that if three people go south, we keep having the issue. Because I mean, to me, it's baffling that we have the issue to begin with. Sure as fuck, we won't have it with 3 people going south and just having to do micro adjustments. I would hope, naturally. So I'm a bit in favor just because it should reduce the chance that someone's blind during the mechanic, which I would approve because I don't want to wipe that anymore because of blindness. So once again, I ask, we have 3 people who requested the idea. What about the rest?
Sure, whatever.
I can use it, yes.
I'm indifferent.
Let's do some pulls and see how.
Okay, so for these
Okay.
pools, the logic is if you have 1 stack of Dynamis and either is nothing in line, no debuff, no Dynamis, no Hello World, or second Hello World, you call out to go north. Everyone else goes south until Drum calls out your name to go take monitor, or you have second in line and 2 stacks, in which case Drum will call you out, but you can already know you need to take monitors. Is there anyone that doesn't understand what I just said?
Shit, honestly, if we're gonna be relying on the macros, I might as well just call whoever the fuck goes north. Honestly, just call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
for
there
the
is
sim,
no
for
timer.
the sim,
For the
sure.
sim, we have to anyway.
Yeah, for the sim, you have to use voice call out.
Yeah, but
instead
I'm
of
also talking in game because I mean, if
There is no
I
time
sure.
to call it.
I
You can
don't
call
know
it during
about that.
predation, yes, but during the
I can
wait-
call it for the during the sim during predations because I don't have to do my rotation anyway.
Alright
if
then,
you
we'll
want.
do 10 minutes of practice with the second Omega position, so it's the same on everyone, and see if it works better. And we'll I guess
Because they
whatever,
do
we'll
the
just
same
go
shit
with
every
that.
time, except this time you have ones on the
It's
lower
literally the same,
positions.
so you don't even have to bother with the fucking logistics of who goes where if you know how to do the second when you do the first. Fucking
The only
more
difference is
far
that
ahead of marker on Cardinal North, and fucking close goes to the edge on the right, and everyone else just adjusts. So
the only
Yeah.
difference is that I think it makes most sense to have near go far from the boss, but basically have distant always go north and not adjust for which side monitors is. I'm not sure if that makes sense.
I mean,
Huh?
you kind of have to adjust for the monitor that you don't get clipped, but that's the only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but that's like one
basically,
half a fucking
we don't
marker.
flip the pattern 180. It's always south instead of being beetle relative, right? We always have north south, true north. And in which case near
Yeah.
needs to go either east or west instead of always. Does that make sense, Trump?
No, I don't get it. Like, for what
no,
phase are you
um,
talking about now? I
For
don't
the
get it.
for the first one, the monitor side is equivalent to the beetle side in the second part. Like if monitor is here, near one goes here. That's the only thing we have to keep in mind. Then
The
as
only
well, if you're on south or north, you have to be slight. Oops, shit. I walked
So,
into the wall, I'm
and
sorry.
Yeah, but how is
you have
that?
to be-
But that's a mandatory anyway. I mean, what?
Yes.
Where
Yes,
will
yes,
they go
okay.
anyway?
Yes,
I don't,
just
why are we even
making it
why
clear.
are we even talking about this case? Like that's how you would solve it regardless. That's how we
Yes,
solve it.
just
Not the same way in
What
the
if-
second
what if
tether, but
monitor
one
is
side
east?
no one goes. So I don't see what's the
What if
problem.
monitor is east?
Then you go fucking west. What's the problem? They can only be
Yeah,
east or
but
west.
then do distant worlds go true north or do and the
You know,
group
the
goes south?
always true north.
Let me
Yeah,
make an
Like,
example,
north is
please.
easier that way, isn't it?
If monitors are looking at A, it means you rotate the camera,
That
so
can't
A
happen.
is
That
east
can't
for you.
happen.
Bro,
Well,
it's either D or B.
yeah, okay, B. You rotate your
Okay.
camera, so B is east for you. When the beetle
Okay.
appears, you rotate the camera the same way, so beetle will be
Okay.
east for you.
Okay, we do the mechanic always monitors relative then, not true north relative with mirrored positions.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
I mean,
let's
I
go.
still wait, don't.
Monitors always have to be on your west side in the camera.
It's-
That's what is happening, and you use
it's
that as your.
West.
We're doing
West,
literally-
okay.
We're doing exactly the same as with the beetle. The only difference is that the people that normally would take tethers and run to the
Annie,
wall
please,
just
make
stop
examples.
monitoring.
Your explanations are too
Let's go.
complicated, really.
Okay, let's just
we
pull.
pause. Let's pull and pause.
So during the monitors, you must rotate the camera. Monitor will be west, and when beetle appear, you must rotate the camera, so beetle will be west too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But
It's
what
cool.
does that make the change in like the last
It's
phase?
it's just for the person who has far and the people that go south. Because imagine if they were reversed, you could have like people going north when they shouldn't have. It
But
changes what the true north is.
Wait, but didn't we agree that like you check where the beetle is, and then
Yes.
go clockwise for the far position? The
Yes.
But
block
the
was far
monitors might be opposite side of the beetle.
The
which is
same
why
thing. The
that's
same thing
being
we do.
posted.
We do the same thing here. You look at where the monitors are, then you go clockwise for far position. That is new north for this set, and then you do the exact same positioning. It's just monitors is beetle.
I think it's easier to see than.
Let's just go.
Okay.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
Sorry if I get a little bit heated. I apologize.
That's fine. Just let's see how if this works and how it works.
I'm north.
Please don't say it before this mechanic.
Close round.
Oh, you want me to call it here as well?
Yeah, of course.
Alright
Oh,
then. So be it.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
No Drambot SMH.
Fine. I'll call it.
I'm north.
How can you know?
You don't know yet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. My bad. I'm
Just
stupid.
don't call it.
Be your A first. We're going A. A into. This one's a bit hard to see. I guess between D and 3 would be a spot. Yep.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
Either B or C. C. C into close D.
I will be north.
Alex and Fit are monitor.
Risa, where are you going?
I don't know.
we're missing one in short line.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
But that was correct for the first set, so nice.
Between A and 4, into close B.
I will be north.
Russo and Fit are monitor.
Remember, monitors is west.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
North.
Close C. Into B.
Be far.
Me and Fit are monitor. You would have lived Riff, don't ignore that.
Wow, AFK the entire mechanic.
Yes.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
Remember, monitors is west. Rotate your camera and execute relative to that.
I think the beaters will always appear on the side with monitors.
No,
No.
it
Huh?
doesn't.
It's 50-50, so
Yeah.
Between 2 and B. Into A.
Monitors is west.
Rifu and Emmy are monitor.
I'll take north.
Which you are wrong there.
What?
Okay,
What do-
hold on. I have one
Should be
question.
here with far. Right?
I have
Far
one.
goes here. The same thing with Beetle, right?
I have one question.
Go ahead, Dahlia.
Where? Wait, Dahlia. Where?
Where what?
What was the change? Like, I don't get it.
You threw north with the wrong thing. So you went to the north instead of the south. I'm assuming since you were in between A and 1.
Okay, so can you like
Which
explain why we do that and how?
which brings me to my question: why
ahead.
are we rotating the camera that monitors
Yeah.
are west?
Yeah, like,
Because
there's no
that's what we
point.
do with Beetle. That's what we
Yes,
do with Beetle.
but even on Beetle, it doesn't make sense. We
So
could
you'd suggest that
true
we
north
keep a true
the
north
fuck
just for
out of
both
both
the
of these.
mechanics.
Yes, like if the Beetle is D or B makes zero difference. If you have far source here, one player here, whoever that is, one player on the south, either like here or here, depending on monitors, and the near source always goes opposite of monitors and Beetle, and the other two, there's two players left, are here and here, or here and here. Like the whole camera rotating business makes absolutely no sense because we have north and south always free. Always. There's nothing covering them.
Yeah, you're fucking right. Actually, it is fucking.
No, but wait.
pointless.
So, do you have open like the picture of this last
Yes.
phase of Omega, right?
Yes.
Didn't
Yes.
we like on the old thread agree? Like this case, the beetle is on the west, right?
Yes.
If the beetle was on east, wouldn't the far thingy be on C, like on south?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
that's
what
the
he
whole
said.
thing.
But
But
like
honestly, Daya is right.
makes
Why the fuck
zero
do we even bother?
sense.
Yeah, why the fuck do we
It
even
makes
bother doing
no
that?
sense at all. The monitors cover one side, the blasters cover one side. Everyone else just moves a step to the other side, or in the case of closed world source, to the opposite side. Everything else doesn't fucking matter.
No, but
Yeah.
I mean, like personally, like remembering the true north position on first phase, and then doing clockwise or counterclockwise for other like shit
No,
on
no,
the
but-
last phase is easier.
Okay, so I made a new picture. Or actually, I'm gonna do a thingy.
It is
Canvas.
it is not arguable that what Daya is saying is right, because if you have fixed positions on only two sides, it is completely right. Why the fuck are we even bothering changing the camera? If we're gonna use the same spreads as well, what's to be gained from that? Because if you know that you as far have to be on A or behind A, if you know that as the guy, no, ahead of A, sorry.
Ahead of A,
If you
yeah.
know that the north guy just has to be in front, behind A, and the other fuckers just have to spread between either free C or C2, why the fuck are we even changing the camera? He's got a
I'm
point.
posting a new picture. Ignore the fact that the markers aren't like properly mirrored, but we do this then.
Yeah, exactly. Why are we even
The-
bothering like trying to sweep the camera? He's got a point. Especially now, especially that we're going to use the same spread because it does seem to be easier to have people adjust on south. Like it's literally just you just have to be on the safe side. The positions are just mirrored. That's all. And the people
So-
that go north are always on the same spot, as well as the
That-
person that goes south. Doesn't
In
fucking
case,
matter.
in case it wasn't clear, the giant blue thing represents the monitor.
He's actually 100% right. Why the fuck have we been? I mean, no, it makes sense you were doing it before because of the way we were doing monitors on the first one.
Yes. Yes.
But now there's no point. And in fact, this is just another simplification, a big gain to not have people get confused where they go. You just know
Right.
that if you're north, you're on A, if you're south, you're on C,
Yes.
and if you're spreading, you're on whichever side is safe on C, close to C.
Yes.
You're
Okay.
fucking right. You're 100% right. It is.
Should
fucking
we
pointless.
take the rest of this out? We were playing for. Should we take like an additional while until this new way of doing it sets in then?
Let's keep
Just
pulling, yeah.
practice.
Thanks, yeah.
Oh,
We'll
one
just do
other
it, but
thing.
more because we're not gonna spend all day on it.
What does that change? Like phase before?
Far source is always true north.
No, I get the last phase, but the phase before.
Yeah,
The phase
even
before
on the
is
phase
the same.
before
It's the
that.
same thing.
The positioning is
have
the
to
exact
you just
same.
you just don't have to think of it as two different mechanics. The same way there are two people on tethers, there are two people on monitors. The side is not safe, and you're on the safe side. That's all you gotta think.
Yeah, exactly. If you have far source, you are always here or here, depending on monitor. If you have on the second part far source, you're either here or here. In this case, it doesn't really matter because the blasters are fucking in Narnia. But like, it still doesn't matter. It's still the same position. If you have far source, you're always near in front of A or like towards the middle from A. If you have called out north and you have like one stack and nothing, you are here for the entire Omega mechanic. If you have second in line, you have to go somewhere else, of
But I
course.
still don't get. Wait, if I have far source and first in line, where do I go?
Here.
Where do I go?
Here.
For example,
You
where do
always
you go?
go
No,
here
no.
and then either micro position so you don't get monitored.
If you
That's
have far fit for second part, where do you go?
Not far. I'm asking about the second phase. I get the Omega change like the last thingy, but
It's the same.
the first part.
The same.
It's
How
literally
is the
Exactly the
same? Like the
same.
close one is opposite of Beetle. Like you can't be opposite. You need to be on the monitor fucking side.
No, you
You
don't.
are opposite of monitor.
If you have the close source on the first one, you are opposite of the monitor.
So if
Like,
monitors are
if
D, you go
monitors
to
is
far
D,
B.
you go to B. If it's B, you go to D. It's the same thing as the Beetle. The Beetle is equivalent to the monitor.
Okay, I get it now.
First
So
that is
if you look at
opposite
the
of
picture I
monitor and
posted,
You
second
got
is
it now.
opposite of-
You
Yeah,
said
I
you
got it
got
now.
it,
Yes.
guys. Let's.
Okay,
Yes, got it. Clearly,
practice it.
it seems like the man has understood the change. So now let us try a few pulls to see if everyone really
Starting Dynamis
interiorizes the
Omega.
change. because yes, it is in fact these two changes do simplify the resolution a lot. I will agree. And like as long as one person calls north, that means there should be literally no problems with adjustments, and we always go to the same spot. So
If I die during this pull, don't mind me getting a call.
sure. Close A into between D and free.
I'm north.
Now,
Rifu and Rusu are monitor.
Fit, go behind A. Go behind A. Go behind A. Slightly on the safe side. You were slightly too close to me.
Yeah, I
but
was watching the wrong marker.
That's fine.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
Simple mistake.
I'm back.
With the second in lines taking the first monitors, do you also want to have like the position same as you do the tethers with the beetle, or can you just go wherever?
No, you can pretty much go wherever.
Okay, so as
Just
long as you don't
spread.
clip each other, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just go wherever.
yeah, just
Doesn't
checking
matter.
if there's like if
Yeah.
you want to have.
It's fine. It's fine.
Between A and 1 into close D.
Someone call out.
Me and Fit are monitor.
North.
Headers?
Alright, good. Again.
Actually free.
Starting Dynamis
Sure.
Omega.
Until
Amy, there you
40
had, I mean, north was free and you moved from it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure why Russo moved from it, actually.
Yeah, I didn't check actually. Well, it worked, but still. I
If
realized
you
after I
can stay-
moved that I can be fucking AFK here. It didn't cross my mind at that point.
North.
Sorry.
Close D into between A and 1. Rusu and Rifu are monitor.
Actually free.
One
Starting Dynamis Omega.
additional thing. If you want to make it even easier, if you have one dynamis and nothing, you should call out north.
Immediately, as
I
soon as
think there
possible.
is always one guy with
Yes,
one.
there is always not
I
always,
mean-
but there's always one guy with one
There's
dynamis.
a high likelihood that would be the case. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, in
North.
this case,
Yeah, I see it.
Rifu or
North.
Emmy.
I'm north.
Yes. Yes.
So we have three here.
Close C into between D and 4. Dahlia and Onyx are monitor.
A bit further, Rifu. A bit further. Yeah. That's the line you want to be on.
Okay.
Okay, whoever was far was.
Something.
Yeah, Rifu, you didn't have the fall there.
Oh,
had-
okay.
I think you have second
Starting
in line.
Dynamis Omega.
No, I don't think he had anything.
Hold it.
North, I guess.
A into close D. Me and Rifu are monitor.
Russo?
No, you're the one.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
Luckily, it
Excuse
still
me.
works. Luckily, it
Okay.
still works because the distances are sufficient. But let's not risk it too hard.
Sorry, that
Starting
was my bad.
Dynamis
I
Omega.
was confused by the fact that we used to do beetle relative. I need to unlearn that.
No, that's fine. I mean, this is what we're doing. That's what we're doing the sim for. So
Can we have a call out true north there, please? For now, north.
I mean, sure. I guess.
Just for now in the sims.
Close D into between C and 2. Me and Rifu are monitor.
Bro,
Hello?
I'm first in line.
Yep,
Really?
he is. Yes.
I'm short. Fit. I'm short. One short.
Short what?
No, you had nothing.
You
I
have
had
not-
short. I saw
No,
short.
you did not.
No, so
You
it
see
was-
Could have been bugged though.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
That bug does not happen in the sim unless it's a personal instance bug. But do try to check that, because the last thing we want is wipes because someone did not check the debuff. Close B into close A.
Call.
North?
Rifu and Russo are monitor.
True north relative. Remember.
Is
No,
it always
might-
that the first
Talia?
North player
Yeah, be
will
careful
be
with that.
always the second North player, or not?
No.
No, it
No.
can be not the case.
Okay.
You might have second in line as one Dynamis, which means you couldn't be on the same spot.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
Remember to stand
So
in
it
the
must be
intercardinal box.
recall sometimes.
You can still claim the north if you have second in line and one dynamis
Yes,
though.
and
You shouldn't.
do it.
But you can.
You shouldn't until after the predations are basically done. To give people that are more ideal candidates time to claim.
Close D into between C and 3.
I'm north.
Alex and Russo are monitor.
I'm North.
Why?
Okay, no.
Dave,
Did you
K10, let's
make
go.
the second call out, Fit?
No.
No, but if
Doesn't
you
have to.
If
He
you
will not
what?
play the rhythm, don't worry.
If you have one and nothing, you can stand there for 30 seconds. On north.
I'm sorry, I don't watch at your debuffs. I don't know. Do you have something or anything? So please make additional call out.
Okay.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
He's got a point. It won't be hard anyway since you'll be there chilling. You can be twice, just call it twice. Once at the start, at the end of predation, once at the end of the first dynamises.
Should I use my heal for higher APM?
Yes.
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 No, the people with AoEs that don't require target can do that as well.
Close A into B.
Alex called, by the way.
Yes, he did.
Rifu and Emmy are monitor. You're on monitor side, Onyx.
Still not.
Oh, fucking idiot.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
This mechanic just got so much easier, honestly.
It's easier one seems.
Yeah.
Easier to
I
In
sure hope
Sim,
it did.
everything is easy.
Now do it in game.
I have one comment though after this.
North.
Close A into between D and 3.
Oh.
Onyx died, reset.
Oh, just a sec. I mean, since we are doing the fixed spots and shit, I had a case where I was first, like one thingy, second in line, and far bullshit. Like it would be good that I'm north, right? Because I don't need to move across on the third part. I mean,
Yeah, but
that's-
even on the third part, if you do have to move across, there is infinite time to do
no,
that.
no, I know. It's just
Yeah.
like here, people
it
call
does
out the
make
north,
sense.
but like in game, like I will spam the macro as soon as I see it. So
No.
You
You should try to give people that have 1-0 the chance to go there over you.
why?
Because the 1-0 can stay on that spot, which is even further from the south group, right?
I guess.
If you
can-
if you
however-
have basically if you have 1-0, you should spam it as soon as you notice. If you have 1 second far, then you can do it like just before predations end, and if you have 1 far or 1 too near, then you wait until the predations are actually over. It's
Yeah,
not
but
that
I mean,
strict, but
either way, somebody's getting fucked.
No one's
But-
getting fucked because you have time to adjust.
No,
it.
I mean like fucked in terms of like moving a lot, not that you don't have time. Just
And there is nothing to do.
It is a consequence of the mechanic.
yeah.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
And I mean, y'all talking about macros, we're definitely calling north here. I stand by the fact that I don't see why we can't do it in game. Not that I'm gonna say you don't use the macros, but just pointing that out. Clearly,
I
everyone
mean,
here is
It's
calling
a
north.
burst phase, bro. Nobody's gonna talk. Trust me.
Yeah, but afterwards, after the Dynamis is done, I mean, the predations are done.
north.
Or like people call it before we even begin this. Like in this example. Okay, D into between A and 1.
Use plenty of.
Fuck.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
I will
Close
take north.
B into A. Alex and Dahlia are monitor.
I'm south.
From? I am north again.
But wait, like, can we agree upon not doing the north call out? Because some people are slower and somebody's faster, you know. And using a macro is a failsafe because you can't have.
I
Like, you
didn't say
can't-
we're not doing one or the other. We can do
just
both
can't
for all
use
I care.
macro
As long
and-
as someone calls it, you can do it by macro.
No,
you can
I'm
do
just
it by
saying
north.
macro. Like, as a failsafe in a sense that you can't override if somebody already took a spot, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you can
Which
be
is why
late
sure,
with
go.
north and like break yourself and shit.
Just use them if that's the best way you
Starting
see it
Dynamis
to
Omega.
mark the spot. Like I said,
Just
as
the
long as only
moment-
one person goes north, I don't care.
The moment that you would call out I'm north, just also press the macro, and if you see
If
that
you're
you
late.
didn't get the one,
If you're late, you're overridden. That's it.
Close D into C. Me and Fit are monitor.
I will go north.
I'm south.
Alex further away. Yeah, tethering. Someone new needs to go north.
I go.
Alright, we'll do this until 55, take the break.
Starting
time, and then
Dynamis Omega.
do, I guess, an hour. Hopefully this is worth the nickel and we don't have incidents anymore and can
I mean,
smoothly
we will have,
progress.
but maybe not.
As long as they aren't stupid. Close D into close C, close A. Sorry, close D into close A.
I'm south.
Rifu and Fit are monitor.
Okay, go north.
Don't call out south. Wrong side, Alex. Wrong side. Like, do tiny just yeah. I will go north.
So
That's so wrong.
It's on, I think.
Remember to, if you're to stand in the intercardinal on 3 or 2 for that part.
Yeah,
You
just
don't need to be
remember,
closer.
It's true south. but
Starting
either
Dynamis Omega.
one or the other intercard.
So if you're ever on 4 or on 1, you know you're fucking up and just move to the other side. Just like if you're going north and you see 2 people there, you just 180 away from it.
North.
Close C into D. Rifu and Fit are monitor.
Okay.
North again.
Wait, just give me a sec. 30 seconds. So I was never free on the second mechanic after predation. So if one person is like on the edge, right, as a close thingy, and the other guy is on the north, like where can you stand as the free player?
Wait, what do you mean? As for the tether?
No.
You mean the 2 guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, like one here.
Okay. So basically anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's one guy on the intercardinal south and one guy close to it. Just has to
One
take
guy,
note.
so one person needs to stand here, in like inside the marker. One person needs to stand basically here. like true south, and the other person can stand anywhere that isn't directly close to them in like this gigantic radius. You can stand here, 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 here. Anything
Exactly.
like this is good.
On
It literally doesn't matter.
fun fact, if we're doing the thingies like closest here, you could have even one here
Yeah,
and the other
that's
one
what I
here.
was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
It's the same thing as in the far, just flipped between the
I know.
quote unquote empty player.
I know,
Oops.
but I think the closer the three south players that take the bounces are, the easier it is the body language who goes where.
That is true.
Just be in a rough, like, honestly, just be in a rough puddle around this area with one person being true south. That's all you need to do. And at least one person needs to be, like, kinda close.
Okay.
It's just, if you
Starting
don't
Dynamis
go
Omega.
past this point, right, this point of the two, you're guaranteed to never get hit. Anything closer, you can make work, but it's a little bit more risky. That's what I mean with that the positioning is really free. It's not tight at all for those people. I'm north.
Close D into close A. Rifu and Alex are monitor.
On the line run. I continue being north. You can be in the, yeah, well, this works. It's
I
just,
think you have to close there, so don't risk it.
No, it's fine.
No,
There's
as
no
long as-
reason-
as long as you are more centered from the waymark in front of the closed source, you are fine. You
yeah,
can
but why
literally
risk
just
it?
stand like-
Why would you
Yeah,
risk
I know, but you can. That's all I wanted to say. You can.
You
do
can
It.
risk it.
Starting Dynamis
You
Omega.
shouldn't, but you can.
Alright, that's like 2 more, I guess. That should be the quota, and then do the small breakies. And go in game and see what we can pull out of this.
North.
D into close A. Rifu and Rusu are monitor.
I signal now.
Starting Dynamis Omega.
Alright, last one.
north?
Between 3 and C into B. Dahlia and me are monitor.
I will continue to be north after this.
Is it here?
Yes, that is the correct line.
Right, everyone back at 1-1-1. And we'll go in the game. By the way, Alex, you there?
Yeah, you know.
Have you have loose floorboards, like where you're living or something?
What?
Like loose floorboards.
I think that's his chair.
No,
If you mean the creaking.
it's my
Yes.
chair. Do you hear it now?
No, not now, but sometimes when we're raiding, I hate it. It's not like it's nothing that annoying. It's just I was like, bro, is this guy literally living like some spot that might break his fucking legs? with one
That's
step?
peak chair ASMR. Like
All right, fair enough.
that's one creaky chair.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, 2 minutes ago when I left, I dropped the headset. Yes.
I see. Wholesome.
So we have 1 hour here, right?
About so, yes. It's until
Yes, depending.
until 2 p.m.
Yeah, I just hope my dad recognizes that 3 p.m. means 3 p.m. on my time, and not like half or earlier. I don't know.
I mean, your dad has to wait then.
Yes, I doubt he'll like standing outside. for
I
that
mean,
long, though.
that's on him though. I thought you Germans were like efficiently on time.
That's the thing. He isn't.
Is he a real German?
No,
Oh no.
he's moved here when he was a kid.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So
I think he's
So
last
he's-
door already.
So
Among
he-
Us.
Amogus,
Is it
yes,
imposter?
yeah, he is. I just hope he respects that. I mean, I've told him yesterday and today, so like, should be fine. I hope.
Let's go.
But then again, it's like that's like peak dad and parent behavior in general, that they just
Yes.
don't respect anything you tell them.
Thing is, he normally does, but earlier when he called, he was like, "Yeah, I'm going, and please bring the key to the cellar, etc., etc." And I'm like, bruh, that's like 1.5 hours away. Are you sure about that? So we'll see. If the doorbell rings, I might have to jump into the wall to let him at least inside the house. I hope it isn't during P5. If it is, he has to wait.
Alright. Let's do the most we can with this hour.
Technically,
And focus real
four?
hard, especially during Sigma and
Yes, four.
Delta.
Technically 4 pulls up to Omega. Can you place the Marcus drum again? I'm not sure if I have the right ones.
And they are now placed.
Okay. Then I had the correct ones. Wasn't sure.
Okay. Party
List the
adjusted.
party.
Yep. Party the list.
Alright, then let's go.
Middle. Middle means close.
We're good.
potion.
Blue is defamation. Blue is defamation. Blue is defamation. One last time, blue is defamation.
Everyone to red. Slight intimidation.
Away from Nissis. We are good on threshold, play monitor safe.
Go other side.
Don't hold.
In. Wait. In and damage.
Jesus.
He's gonna, he'll have to wait, fuck it.
Yep, he does.
It's like 3 minutes at most. He'll wait. Just do your best
The
to
fucking
focus.
timing though.
Fucking knew it.
Yeah, fuck.
Your best to focus. Integrations. DI is on B. Bait at Russell, bait at Russell.
Oh my fucking god, I'm sorry.
Give me a second.
Maybe
Can
we
we
should
use?
make
Wait.
a
I wanna
tool
say
there.
something. Wait.
Like,
Can we
wait.
use like our brains when you pick a spot for the tether? Like Onyx, why would you want to go outside if we are together?
What do you mean outside?
What?
Because we break the last and like we can fuck it up. Like I purposefully stand close to the middle so the other like pair goes outwards. So we break the tether and can just like
Let me make a clip. You will explain.
Basically, if you know your melee paired together, don't take outside Christmas. Is what
like literally
Kit is-
worst position.
So here's the clip.
It's not that, bro. I'm talking about picking the spot at the start of the mechanic. Like I reacted instantly and was like before, like not before, but like closer to the middle, and you moved outwards, like picking the outer spot. Like why? As a melee, you always want to be the inner spot. Like no matter who are you paired,
As melee because
because you
Just
break
don't
it
have
first.
to break in the end.
Yeah.
For example, if
It-
both of you have green, both of you have to wait in like before after the mechanic's over. The last.
well,
tether.
okay, I'll try to do that.
And you also need to run in. Like you don't have a gap closer until it's targetable, so you lose uptime.
Yeah.
I mean, you do to other players, but that's Monka.
If it's melee, you definitely want to try it. I'm not sure if there's like precedence for other positions, but
Well, to be honest, the rest thing I want to do is to gather additional information from the location. I'm already, gathering a lot of information during the tactic. So, trying to read the
it's
name
fine, it's
or
fine. I'm
to
just no. I'm just saying like you've seen that I stopped moving, or I mean, you didn't watch other players at all, but I stopped moving, and like you still wanted to go to other spot. outer
it's
spot.
just if you're a melee in the Christmas tether and you get Christmas tether, just be a little bit lazy and slow when it comes to getting to the sides
Yeah.
with Chunk Mugga. To like gently push other people to take the outside position because you're slow and oh no, I'm so slow. You're here so much sooner. You should take the position.
Yep.
If that makes sense. Of course, if both of you are tethered to like arranged, then someone is gonna have to be there event like whatever, but
Yeah, I just then adjust to the other player. But I always try to grief the inner one.
I mean it's not griefing, I think. I think it
yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
I know. But,
And the strategy like works while you do it as long as you don't overdo it.
yeah. I mean, when I get the Christmas tether, I never like move out of the inner position unless my partner does. And that's it. Wait, Emmy?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Can you see if my like boots are clipping to ground?
Nah.
I
that's fine.
swear to God.
He specifically asked me because we're hackers.
Okay.
They don't
See.
a little bit in some animations, but not. That's just because your feet are.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Ah, shit. Sorry.
Fit.
What do you mean fit?
I'm fucking stupid. I got disoriented. Sorry. Oh, what's wrong with me?
And those are the worst when you are 100% sure you are right, but you are not. It happened to me a lot.
Sorry.
Giga hold. Like actually don't pass. Steal. Go. Fuck. Middle.
Squares adjust.
Square, yeah. Sorry.
We're good.
Wait.
Potions.
Red is detonation. Red is detonation. Red is defamation. Wait. Okay. One last time, red is defamation.
Everyone to blue. Second to blue.
Away from Nissis. Threshold is fine, play monitor safe.
We are safe, stay here.
Fuck, I'm stupid.
How bad is it?
Nothing. I only lost some potency and piece me.
In. Wait. In and damage.
Check wood.
Mitigations. The eye is on B.
Move Rus a bit closer to me.
Careful with the last tethers.
And potions.
Careful with the last tether. Aiming towards B. Mitigations in lineup.
It's middle, middle.
Beyond the line.
Opposite.
To the middle.
Onyx, Russo, and Rifo go to female, and it's Blades.
Blades means fast.
Can you spread?
I'll go middle. I'll go middle.
Okay.
Doing ranged attacks since I can't take the damage yet. Moving. Mitigations.
Stay away from Dahlia.
Be ready for 2 minutes.
Mitigations. Close C into between D and 4. Dahlia and Rifu are monitor. Emmy and Alex take tethers.
Amy, use something to heal if you can.
I got her, she's fine.
Good, good.
Don't forget mitigations after. This is good. Do not forget mitigations. And careful if you're a tank.
Use everything 1 minute.
And stay away from drum, I think.
Fucking hell.
It's fine. Fun. No, Onyx.
I mean, he even said, bro.
Mill a little bit, just so we can see.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, kind of want to see it now.
Mitigate? Question mark?
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
let me
but,
know. Yay!
Let's go!
Let's go!
This
P6!
doesn't count down.
Cutscene
Don't-
time, let's
It
go.
doesn't count, but I still like it.
Saw it, so whatever.
I mean, I said stay away from drum. Drum was, oh fuck, I'm in a group. Drum move out, Nonic just follow you.
Well, to
Just
be
a
honest,
question,
Final
where would
Fantasy
we
X
have been fine on damage? Because that's the only thing that
Mhm.
matters at
Yes,
this
yes.
point.
Yeah,
'cause
we
we're
were on
about to
track.
wipe anyway.
We
it doesn't
would've,
fucking
we
matter.
would've.
I also still can optimize my
Did
damage
we-
now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can pop more in the end. I was waiting for Bahamut, but I could put.
Dahlia, what were you missing there, just so we know?
Well,
I can tell you the overkill.
Sheltron. I gave you an intervention because I thought I had enough.
When the
but I did
cutscene
not.
ends, immediately run forward.
I
Yes.
mean, you were overkilled by 30k.
Yes,
And tank
Did
is
we
Sheltron
have
did.
damage
that is
downs?
Sheltron.
Did you also
Oh.
reprisal?
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah, I
think
check.
Get
I
in,
can
get
check.
in,
Move,
get in.
move.
Ripu, don't AFK.
Maximum mitigation.
I mean, you know what the furthest
know, I
person
know.
about to die,
No,
right?
it's
Oh,
fine.
GG, we did.
doesn't-
Wowzers,
doesn't do it.
wowzers. Yay.
Yay.
Are you faint?
I mean, it's
Yeah, I can't get
fucking
mad,
P6
though.
is a P6. I don't care.
Yeah, Aqua goes on Dahlia. Yeah, I never get Aqua. I always get Benison and just regular shield since I have intervention. Would you have enough to do another one, by the way, Dahlia? Because that's important. Now that we actually reached that point.
What do you
Yeah,
mean? It's 36. What?
Yes.
You
Can do
do?
one more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go again.
I think this pool also shows that our Omega strat is nice.
I don't know.
Not
I'm fresh
I mean-
with macros
I mean-
so fast.
Only
worked.
statistical pools will show. All we can say, I'm pretty sure,
just
that it
do it
is a
again.
war.
Yes.
There's one thing everyone here has to keep in mind, though. It doesn't need to work a few times. It has to work every time, because we are about to enter a point where we need to finish P6 and we need to get there naturally.
Yeah, sorry, Onyx.
Onyx, remember to move in after your tether is gone off.
How can we help to take it?
No, it's just so people who are going to the tower don't need to wait for it to be taken.
So people can move around you to reach towers, yeah.
Exactly, while being
okay.
max heal.
Agree.
Alright. That's a bit scuffed.
Giga hold. Stop casting this healer, please.
Don't heal anyone.
That's not what he said.
Bro.
Excuse you, I need to add a toxic on Galio.
That's toxic.
Keep just heal for APM.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh my god.
Drown, don't die.
Far.
Far.
Far, far.
We're good.
The only good part about P2 is watching Amy running in circles.
I will say though, it's a bit hard to keep track of your global, your combo thingy, if you're jumping around.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Focus.
Potions.
Blue is defamation. It's blue is defamation. Blue is defamation.
I'll go.
Thank you.
Police defamation. And one last time, police defamation.
Everyone to red dot. Second edition.
Away from Nisis. Threshold is fine, play it safe.
Stay. Yeah, my bad.
Did you grieve the monitor or were you inside?
Fucking Vermwind Trust, like, I never used it here, and it has a bigger animation lock, I guess, even though it's an OGCD. Like, my
I think that
facing
is-
position.
I mean, I'm holding, like, I'm stopping, like, as soon
Have
as
you
the cat starts, like,
considered not using anything for 2 seconds?
Yes, I did.
Has that thought crossed everyone's mind when we get to that critical point? Of just not pressing one button?
one more?
Sure,
Yeah.
we have time, I dare say, for one more.
Easy P6.
That's why I said fuck before, because I accidentally did my thing, so I held for 4 seconds instead of 2.
Because that is true, like, realistically speaking, the only thing you lose is one GCD, right? So, I mean, bruh.
I could lose anything.
Yeah, well, this time you lost us 10 minutes.
You lost your
Yeah.
life.
Emilio LB.
Middle.
Middle.
In the middle, yeah.
Process
Press
adjust.
adjust. Mid you.
Okay, bro.
I forgot the marker, but I remember the name.
We're good.
Slow a little. Perfect.
Potions.
Rev is defamation. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. And one last time, red is defamation.
Want to blue. South into blue.
You break any?
Away from Nisis. Threshold is fine, play monitor safe.
Stay here.
Don't fight.
In. Late. In, LB and DPS. Okay.
Wood.
I won't have Zoe for the first cast, so make sure to extra respect the nets.
Mitigation. The eye is on C. Careful with the last tethers. Okay.
Potions, max melee.
Careful with the last tether. Aiming him towards A. Mitigations in lineup.
Russo.
Fine.
Fine.
Far to the wall.
Opposite.
Far to the wall.
Onyx, Russo, and Dahlia go to female. And it's cross.
Cross means wait.
Too many here, too many south.
Yeah, it's me, I'll adjust.
Wait.
Wait.
Ah, I won. Rip.
We need to take
You
his
decided to
You have
jump.
to wait until after the beam stops spinning.
Yeah, that's sadly.
Good effort, wrong timing.
I think you can make it, yeah. Just go
Yeah.
to the middle and... No.
Sag. I didn't see the debuff.
Okay, I gotta go now. Sorry.
Yeah,
I want to mention
One
one
thing
thing.
before you leave, though.
Yes.
It is. It is feasible to believe that we're gonna see P6 today more because I don't know. It would be very strange otherwise. So I would like us to just do a quick hop on the sim to establish what the Exaflare dodge is, so people can practice it until such a point if they're able to. I don't want us to just wipe there like 4 people making a mistake.
Yeah,
Since it's just us, the healers, that need to do it anyway. I want us to just run through the both case scenarios, record it, and post it so people can see what it means to
I
do.
don't think we need Dahlia for that, because unless we're doing something different than how I think we are doing it, based on our last discussion, Dahlia already knows the dodges.
Okay, if that's the case, then you're free to go, Dahlia.